Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to another episode from Rovitz. I really do hope that you guys are doing great, I know I am, and I'm super excited to bring you another episode from this amazing place. The first building we're doing today is a simple farmhouse next to the other farmhouse basically. It's a small wooden farmhouse, nothing else to it. It controls a little bit of a wheat field next here and probably some other farming areas surrounding the village. The next building we're doing today is a bakery, and it's kind of a big bakery. It looks really cool, and it's located on the central street of Rovitz. It has a small wooden section as well as a stone section covered in white plaster, and it looks really cool next to the other farmhouse we built. Before we move on with the rest of the video, I just want to take a second to tell you guys that leaving a like is the best way of showing support to what I do. So if you like my videos, if you like my content, please do consider hitting that like button and subscribe if you haven't, it's all free. And then we move on to a tavern next to the bakery. It's built here along the main street and it's going to be the tavern for the people living in Rovitz. We did an inn/tavern in the previous episode, which was mainly for travelers coming in here, resting and stuff like this. This is just a tavern, there's no beds, it's just a place to hang out for the nights before we move back home, get some sleep and get on with your work the next day. And then we move on to the last building for today, which again is another farmhouse. It's bigger than the first one, it's definitely more wealthy, and it's older looking, at least I think so. And it's going to be controlling a lot of the wheat fields surrounding this part of the village here. Right next to the farmhouse there's a little field for goats, as well as some smaller farms here and there, but again they will be controlling the bigger fields surrounding this part as well. And while we take a quick look at what we have done so far, I just want to take a second to thank you guys for being here for me. I know I haven't been publishing as much as I would love to, and that you guys deserve to, but life has been really busy lately. There's so much stuff happening with school and personal life, everything. So just be patient with me guys, and I'm really sorry and very grateful for all of you that still are here. Every time I take a step back like this and just look at Rovitz from afar like this, from bird's view, I just get blown away. I'm so happy with this project and I'm so inspired and so glad to be working on this, and it's just such a wonderful feeling, and I'm so happy with the way it looks as well, and be able to show you guys the progress over time. As you can see here, all of the buildings we have done today are kind of on the western side of the main street here. There's quite a lot of progress actually. There are in fact 5 buildings, I guess. And that's more than we usually do, but once you're in the mood for building, you just gotta keep on building, right? So we have the farmhouse, the bakery, the tavern, the farmhouse, and then we have another small one here, which I didn't mention in the progress update part. But let's go just for a quick look at everything, shall we? Just to get a nice idea of what we have here. Let's walk up the main street like this. Just embrace this. I'm gonna leave a download for you guys once we're completely done with this. I've just made my mind up on that because you guys really do deserve this, and the videos don't do justice, to be honest. You need to walk this yourself. So here's the first farmhouse. Very simple, love the simplicity of it. And just go in here. Simple stuff. We have some firewood here. In here we have a little kitchen, some areas to sit. We have a little bed here for the parents, some storage, some clothes drying up here. Very simple stuff. And then we can continue up here to like the upstairs, where we have more beds, so, and we have more storage and all that kind of stuff. So kind of just utilizing all the space here. It's very tight to walk in around here, but it does work. Alright, so that's kind of this house. Don't want to spend too much time on this one. It's nothing too much to see here. Let's close the door to keep the warmth inside. But there's a nice backyard area to this, and that is because it's a farmhouse. We have a lot of farming stuff to do. Again, loving the trees with this new version here, playing around with those. Takes a lot of time, but it does make them look amazing. So here we have like the backyard. We have the massive wheat field. You can see it on the map here. It's just following the entire road here, which is really nice. And then we have like a composter here for just the leftovers from the farming, and also we have a pig enclosure in the back here. like so. So this is where you could maybe throw some of the rest leftovers as well in here and just feed pigs, which means we probably have to do a butcher somewhere close to here. Just realized I haven't put that in the plans, but I will update that after the video, which is really cool. And then we have the bakery here, which again is on the main street here. It's quite big, which I like, allowing me to do more details and a better interior. It has a stone section here and then this wooden section, where the stone section is mainly for the bakery itself, while the wooden section is like the residence, I guess. And they also do have a little farm in the back here for some beets and sitting areas and all that kind of stuff. But let's look at this, just playing around with some textures on the roof to make it older, kind of like that. Let's go inside here. You can see it's very big and open, everything here. A big bakery oven. Love this design here. And it's basically a door that is like, let me show you actually. It's this big door, which is placed like all the way down here, so that the upper bit, which doesn't have a hitbox, goes through the arch here, and it works very well. And then we just have some storage. We have some areas here to bake the breads, like some working stations, and then we put it in the oven here. A lot of flour mess here from the bakery, probably a messy dude, but he makes some delicious bread. So yeah, this is like the working area. There's a little upstairs here for just some storage. It's not really being used too much, but he can store whatever up here as well, above his workshop or bakery. And then there's a door going into the family part of this building here. We have a little kitchen, an oven here like that, sitting areas. These ones is like supposed to be, what are they called? They make nice smells, I guess. It's like a candle and there's oils in this, and it just makes it smell a little bit better in here. And then up here we have some beds and storage and stuff for the family of the bakery here. So that's really nice. That's the bakery all done. Let's move on, shall we? Let's close the door like so, and check out the tavern, which is this yellow building right here. And here I tried to go for a little bit of a wattle and daub, or like a wooden construction part, framing part to this, which I haven't done on the other ones, but some of the reference pictures I've seen has this kind of detailing. I just wanted to play around with it a little bit, and it does look pretty cool. So very happy with this one. So in here we have like the tavern, we have just some tables to sit and eat and drink and stuff, a big fireplace to keep it warm, and it's just like a cozy place to hang out for the residents of Rovitz. It's really cozy. And then in here we have like this VIP section where yeah, you can see maybe they're planning an expedition or something here. So maybe there's like an explorer or maybe noble people coming here, and they can like close off this area if they want to, which is really cool. And then there's a section in the back here for preparing the food for the tavern. A very big fireplace because you got to produce a lot of food, which makes sense. And you have some storage here and there all over the place. And then upstairs we have like the living quarters for the family, so with some sitting areas over here, some beds, more beds. So this is like a little bit of a close-off section for the parents, so they have their own private chambers, kind of, which is a luxury in Rovitz from the other buildings. So that's really cool. And there's the door going out to the back here. Whoops, fell down. Into this little section, which is really cozy. Like a little back alley here between everything. So that was the tavern. I'm moving quite fast here, but again, I will leave it upload, or I will upload so you can download once we're done. And it's really not that much left from Rovitz, I think. You know, you never really know when to stop. But yeah, here we have a very poor house. And they're probably just working for the other people. What my idea was that the people living here work at the tavern, and maybe they're like serving or making food or cleaning, who knows. So there's very simple like house with a little kitchen area. Totally forgot this room, but you know me. It's just become a trend, and I don't even try. I just always forget to decorate one room at least for every episode. And up here we have some sleeping areas for the family or the person living here. And it's very simple, but it gets the job done, you know? So that is that simple house. And then we're moving on to the final house for today, which is another farmhouse. And I love this one. It's probably my favorite one of today. The way the wood and the stones can work, and the gradients, and how it looks old and worn down, and I don't know. It just looks very cool, I think, with a massive oak tree in the back there as well. I really do like it. So let's check out the little backyard here first. There's like some small farms here for some herbs. I think these are peas. Some areas to hang up some clothes in the back. And then we have the goat enclosure in the back here. Or sheep, whatever, it could be both, I guess. And there's this massive oak tree just standing there, like a monument in the middle. Very cool stuff. I just love these small backyards and stuff to embrace you once you walk around in here. So, but yeah, let's move on to the house here, shall we? So we go around here, open the door, and here we have the living quarters for the family. There's some tables. This is probably like the bigger dining room. It's not big, but it's bigger. So this is where you could have some guests in here if you want to, and it's looking pretty. There's even a painting on the wall here just to show off the wealth, I guess. It's very simple, but it definitely works. But in here we have like the kitchen and probably like the common area to eat. So this is where the family will be eating breakfast and dinner and stuff, just like that. Make it here, and very simple stuff. And then there is this storage in the back here, like a pantry, I guess, for food and oils and barrels, whatever, in the back here. So that is the first floor, and then we can go up like this and get to, we have some sitting areas to play some chess. Again, a little bit more wealthy than the other one. There's a bed here, like for a guest, so you can come here and rent a bed or visit someone, I guess. And then up here we have a big bed for the parents, and then just like a simple one of hay for the kids, so they could just as many as you can squeeze in here could sleep here basically. So yeah, that's upstairs of this place as well, and that's really everything for today. There's no door here. Why is there no door there? I don't know, I'll have to put that in. But guys, that is gonna be it for today's episode. I really do hope that you enjoyed. I sure did. I am having such a blast with this place, and I really hope that you guys do that as well. But guys, please do let me know down below with a comment and a like and all that kind of stuff. And I will see all of you guys later. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.